Man, listen, right? This little girl out my city, little young girl, a baby, man. I think she like 2 years old. They just found her body in the alley, man. Now, the other night, we got an Amber Alert out of Lansing or Flint, one of them. And they was saying that a guy had a baby or whatever. But I just thought it was like the nigga came and took his baby. You know how I go, and they put Amber Alerts. I thought he had his own baby. But when they said they caught that nigga the next day and the baby went with him, automatically I said, yeah. And then when I found out that the baby wasn't his, I was like, damn, yeah, he did something bad to her. Now I look at this little girl and I'm looking at her picture and it's just in my head. Now, what's in my head about this shit is that I'm just thinking what she was thinking before she was killed. Like, this was a guy that she loved. They said she loved this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So only thing in my mind was, damn, what was she thinking when she seen her stab her mother? And then on top of it, you riding with this guy, you know he on some bullshit. Like, you know, I don't know if he choked her to death. Like, what could be going through that baby's mind? That's just all I'm thinking. And, you know, and like I say, they, you know, these women got a lot of responsibility. I'm not putting it on a woman, but some of these motherfuckers, you play too many fucking games with these hoe ass niggas, and you know, it's always signs. It's always signs beforehand. And then you play games, you go out fuck another nigga, get caught. Now, you think most motherfuckers just break it off. No, these niggas, who would have thought that this motherfucker would kill a kid because you went off and fucked somebody? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. But, and there's no excuse. I'm not putting this on a woman because for a nigga to do this shit, he's a sick motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, something is wrong with him. And, like I said, I just did one the other day on this shit. This was touching me because I just did one. And I was talking about how many motherfuckers I done seen. I was locked up with niggas that killed their whole family, that tied the girl down, shot both of her teenage kids in the head in front of her, made her watch. The nigga put the exhaust pipe, ran the pipe from the exhaust to the car, put his kids in the car and locked them in it. And the exhaust fumes killed them. You know, so he killed 4 kids, sat on the porch, all because his bitch wanted a divorce. What about the motherfucking nigga who just shot all 3 of his kids in the back seat? First thing he said is, these motherfuckers think, I told them I'm gonna kill him and they think I'm playing. But they gonna see after this. He killed all 3 kids and shot himself because his bitch went out and wouldn't come home. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can go on and on and on. The motherfucker choked his daughter to death on live, trying to make a point to a woman. It's so many I'm seeing, and these motherfuckers are all black. So don't get like, well, that's some white people shit. These are all niggas. Something is going wrong. That's shit that we don't do, my nigga. We not gonna, our own fucking kids. I can't even kick a fucking puppy. And I'm not just saying my own kids, because niggas do weird shit. I done seen niggas fuck their own daughter. I know a nigga who got 25 years for that. Actually, my homeboy's homeboy got damn near life for raping his own daughter. Your flesh and blood. So when I say your own daughter, I'm just saying, you know, it's just your own biological kid you kill or you hurt or rape or do some shit like that too. There's no limit to what you would do in life. Or nigga, how can you trust a nigga like that? Like, this nigga has to have some signs, man. This ain't no shit that a nigga, this nigga got something in this nigga that he done that you like, well, I gotta watch this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I hate about this situation? Because I want something real bad to happen to this motherfucker. Like, I want something real horrific to happen to this nigga. But here go the thing, right? All these niggas in jail, they talk that shit. I hear all the story. When he make it to jail, they gonna do this. These niggas live the best life ever. These hoe ass niggas in jail. That's why I say that jail shit is overrated, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know how many motherfuckers done killed kids and shit, and these niggas do they bit and come home and nothing, you know, they done raped a woman or something there and there. They might be going through hell, nigga. Somebody need to take one for the team for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's no way he shouldn't be fucked up already. Like, I be thinking when I said this nigga gonna go to court, his whole face should be swollen up like a pumpkin. You know what I'm saying? He should be getting spit on all through that motherfucker. No, that nigga gonna be okay. Half these niggas hoes, like I said, niggas make it like jail, you know, like it's some type of real hardcore niggas in there. The same bum ass niggas was out on the street, the same bum ass niggas that's in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that's what hurt me, though. Because everybody talk all that tough prison shit, and a nigga like this ain't got whooped yet. So when I see this nigga on TV for arraignment and this nigga face ain't swole up, or he fucked up or damn near dead in a wheelchair, nigga can't tell me shit about jail. I'm tired of even seeing them hoe-ass jail motherfuckers. Stop showing me that shit about prison, nigga. The fuck out of here, a bunch of fucking sissies in the, you know what I'm saying? Any type of nigga keep going back to fucking prison thinking that shit cute and bragging on it. Something the fuck wrong with you, man. Real fucking talk. I don't respect that shit at all, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real nigga, no matter where you at, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never had to been to prison, you know what I'm saying? Or come from a fucked up household to be a real nigga. You know? But yeah, that shit pissed me off so much about this little girl, man. And I was just watching this interview about this real life Atlanta street interview shit, right? I be watching this weird nigga. This a weird nigga now. You know, he do interviews of the homeless. You know, I watch him, you know. But then I noticed that like he like soft white underbelly. If y'all watch that shit, the nigga got good interviews, but he weird. Like these niggas talk like sexual predators. How the fuck you gonna ask a 14-year-old girl how many kids you got? Have you ever been touched? So all type of this weird sexually shit. And this little girl, 14, she looked like a baby. And you know she not no homeless. She just told you she got a mother and father. She not homeless, but she hang out with homeless people, right? And when she started talking, she reminded me of me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, though, I damn near cried when he tried to down homeless. He said, stop hanging around homeless people. If you hang around homeless, you'll be homeless. You hang around a doctor, you'll be a doctor. And she cut him off like, hold on. Just because they homeless don't define them. She was like, just because they ain't got no home, you know, you can't define them. These people are somebody too. And I was like, I damn near broke down in tears. Like, man, this little girl telling this nigga. But listen, because motherfuckers will say, well, you hang out with a rich motherfucker, you'll be rich. You a motherfucking liar. You can hang out with a nigga getting money all day. You ain't about to do shit but go right back home and be broke like you are. Niggas don't help niggas. So all that's true. You learn way more from a broke bum motherfucker, right? You see these motherfuckers talking, they gonna tell you what not to do in life. That's what you learn from them. I heard a rapper say that shit. I forgot who it was, but I went off on a nigga. You know, you can't learn nothing from bums. So I don't fuck with bums, man. That's what she said to the little girl. Was like, you know, these rich bougie acting motherfuckers. You know, I like being myself. And so he was like, why you gotta act bougie around? What makes you think you gotta act bougie around rich people? She was right though. These motherfuckers think they better. Most motherfuckers who get money ain't never gonna tell you how to get it. You know what I'm saying? But one thing you can learn, they gonna act like they ain't never made no mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So how can I learn from this motherfucker? Right? So this broke bum motherfucker that's out here, you know, you learn what not to do in life. And they can tell you what to do in life. They done tried to have businesses and they failed. You know, all type of shit. It's so many motherfuckers that's out here that's fucked up that are so smart that you can learn so much from. There's people just had a mental breakdown in life. You know what I'm saying? But the reason I'm talking about this little girl is because she's only 14 and she out there in like Georgia, you know, hanging around with the homeless. Now, good as her motherfucking heart is, somebody had beaten hurt her. You know what I'm saying? These same motherfuckers who she think her friends are beating hurt her. You know what I'm saying? Because there's animals out here. And that's the reason I brought her up, you know, because I'm just looking like how bubbly she was and how outgoing and smart and funny she was. She need her own show. She need to be on Disney or something, one of these channels, these kids shows. You know, she was just, y'all check it out. She 14 years old. She on Atlanta street interviews, man. And everybody was on about like, why did you do this interview of this 14-year-old girl? Which is true. You know, you got to have consent, right? But I'm glad he did it, though, because it bring light to the shit. And that's what I was saying. You know, but I know I'm rambling on, man. But yeah, I just want to say rest in peace to this young little girl, man. And like, at this point, man, it's like, you know, what's done is done. But the sad part about it is like, I don't think this nigga will ever there's no punishment on earth that's good enough for him. So at this point, you just let it go. But it's like, what can we do to prevent this type of shit from happening? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's so much bad shit, man. Like I said, I'm at the hospital right now. I'm at the motherfucking hospital right now. My motherfucking partner fell out. Life is short, man. As I'm walking through ICU to see him, I see people on all type of tubes and People was just unconscious. I'm walking through this shit like, damn, dog. And here I am arguing with people I love. Or we got to love each other, man. Like, you know, like, you never know what can happen. Like, this lady never thought this would happen to her and her kid. You know, I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. Tomorrow ain't promised, bro. You got to get your ducks in order. It's like every time we leave our house, we so sure we coming back. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, back in the day, you know, when I was selling drugs or whatever, right? You know, I might have 100 pounds on the motherfucking floor to scale. I'll walk out going to the store like I'm coming right back. No, nigga, you don't know you coming right back. You can go out, something can happen to you where, you know what I'm saying? You got to have your shit in order. You know what I'm trying to say is you got to have your shit in order. You don't know you might fuck around and get locked up, an accident, anything. Now you go motherfucker break in all your shit right there. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I can't really explain it to y'all like that, but you know, you got to have your shit in order when you get out here, man. You tell the people you love now, because you never know, one split second, anything can change. Any and everything can change. Shit you never expect. Shit that we take for granted every day. People we see every day. Like, who would think right now you got your little cousins out here, your sisters, your brothers, they younger, they 10, 14 years old. You thinking like, what's going to happen to them? You never thinking that nothing. And I swear I'm knocking on wood, but I'm just saying, you never know. You can't take nothing for granted, nobody for granted. Life can change today. Like, listen, dog, for the good and for the bad, but it's not always bad. Listen to me. You can be fucked up right now. You don't know how you going to eat tonight. You don't know how you're going to put a roof over your motherfucking kids. And then tomorrow, something can happen to you right now. You could play a fucking $2 lottery or stumble across a lick. Shit, I have had shit fall in my lap. I'd have been fucked up, my nigga. And $13,000 came straight up, real talk. $13,000 came to my motherfucking doorstep. You real what I'm saying? I ain't had to do nothing to it. It just came to me. I was fucked up. Then all of a sudden, check for $13,000. You see what I'm saying? I'm not, you don't know where some shit gonna come from. You know, God is a great God, man. You know what I'm saying? But, well, we got to do better. And us as men, we got to be better protectors. You know, we got to stop this. I ain't never seen so many cowardly niggas in my life. Like, dog, we need to start protecting our people, bro. We out here killing each other for nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? And for real, it's just too much murder and shit and robberies and for no fucking reason, bro. And you know, every day on the news, you see kids dying, women dying, man. These are our sisters, our wives, our kids, nigga. So when y'all see your wife and your kid out here, instead of trying to fuck your bitch or fuck your girl or your sister, you know what I'm saying? I need to be looking out for them, making sure they make it back to you straight. You know what I'm saying? And for real, that's real talk. Niggas so fucked up in the head out here that we ain't even men no more. You know what I'm saying? I see a nigga grandma out here or a nigga mama, and I'm at the store, and I see a whole ass nigga out there begging, or I see, you know what I'm saying, some shit going wrong. I'm going to get out and walk her to her motherfucking car. Open the door, put her shit in. That's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? And it just need to be more of that, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just venting, man. Like I say, this ain't nothing. This ain't going to do no lot of views. I don't expect it to. This from my heart. When I talk about real shit, it never fly no way. So, rest in peace to that little girl, man. I'm heartbroken over that shit. That's sad than a motherfucker, dog. Like I say, only thing playing in my mind is what she was thinking. You know, when she seen somebody she loved stab her mama. Because they say she loved the shit out that nigga. And, yeah, I think, you know, and then on top of it, when he went to grab her and hurt her, like what was going through her mind, you know, that's all I'm thinking about, man. But I'm Trap Talk Blue. You know, as always, if you like what you hear, hit that like and subscribe button.